Welcome back to more Star Wars Rebels. We're on Season 2, Episode 18, and last time on, we got a really good episode with Zeb and Callus. They made up a bit, they found out a lot of good things about each other, how they're both kind of just pawns in a war that they don't really want to be involved in. They don't actually, or at least Callus, you know, at least Callus doesn't actually just hate Lasats. He doesn't just hate Zeb and want to kill him. He's not like racist in that way. He's had a bad encounter with a Lasat before, took responsibility for the extinction of the Lasats, or the genocide, but it wasn't really him that did all of that. And yeah, just a really great episode all around. Gave a lot of character growth and development for Callus. He's still like not a good person, but I can respect him a lot more now and feel for him too, because he doesn't get treated very well by the Empire either. And I can definitely see him flipping in the future and becoming a rebel. So I'm hoping that happens, but I don't know if they're going to go that route. Anyways, Rebels has been amazing so far. Let's hop into the next one. So leave a like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts on the episode once it's over, and let's go. Oh shoot. Whoa. Pause. We are 2 seconds into this. We're starting in an Inquisitor fight with Ezra and Kanan. Yo, why did they keep doing this? You start in the action. So weird. Okay, Ezra's saber's not ignited. He's probably gonna shoot them. He is.
This planet's not gonna work out as a base.
Dang, what planet are we on?
Seeing that the key part of secret base is the secret location, no, it will not work out.
The way they keep boosting off each other is so cool.
Such a handsome face.
I don't go for crazy anymore.
That's all right.
What?
I prefer brains.
Anymore? What does that mean? Wait, I forgot that's his real wife. Oh my gosh. That's good. Yo, get it off your head. There you go. What planet are we on? It reminds me of Exegol, but like nothing like it at the same time. Just the storminess. It's just not ice though. Okay, what an intro. Whoa.
Ezra, I need you up here.
Hold on, I'm busy at the moment.
Oh, getting the animals? Okay. Hold on, I'm busy at the moment. Dang, the Inquisitors really gave them a lot of time.
I got it to right. Come on.
Okay. Those things are bigger than I thought. They looked really tiny down there. It is weird how last time we escaped from these guys, we saw them. Well, not last time, but maybe 2 times ago. They pulled the ship back in the hangar. They were grabbing onto it, pulling it back. The Phantom. But they didn't even try to pull the little stingray out of there. Dang, those are big animals.
Everywhere we go, we run into those guys, and I don't like it. If this keeps up, we'll never be able to help the rebels establish a base. We're gonna need advice on this.
Ahsoka. It's gotta be, right?
Keeping your saber moving is key to deflecting the fire of multiple adversaries. Fluid
Oh, shoot.
one into the next, and so on. I've made some
Wow.
adjustments to the classic Form 4 techniques that I think you'll find work well against droids and other ranged attackers. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, I have seen that before. That's what I said in the first ever episode of Rebels. I said I saw a picture of Anakin, and that's what made me think the art style would be bad, because he looks nothing like the Clone Wars Anakin. I do find that weird, but I love the Rebels art style, so.
Skywalker. He was my master.
Kanan said he was the greatest warrior the Jedi had in the Clone Wars.
He was powerful.
That is really cool.
Rarely lost a battle.
Practice these exercises mindfully. You'll see improvement. I promise.
The last time I saw him, he was rushing off to save the Chancellor. Then everything changed. The war ended, and the Jedi were accused of treason. One by one, they were hunted down.
By the Inquisitors.
Or worse.
We can't protect our friends from Vader and his Inquisitors. I can barely protect you.
I don't need protecting.
It's times like these that Anakin and I would turn to someone like Obi-Wan or Master Yoda. They always had the answer.
Well, now you're them, so They gotta turn to you.
Where are they going now?
Sometimes it's better not to know.
Are we going to Dagobah or something? Like what? Doesn't look like it. I don't think. Earth. We're going to Earth. Oh, this is Lothal? Yo, was I just talking about this Jedi temple?
Yeah, this place is my home.
Yeah, we're back here. Hey, they should make this into a base. I said it the first time we found it. It would be pretty cool.
It was my choice. I left the order.
Mm-hmm. But would that really not allow you to
Probably
open it?
best if you two open it.
Oh, she still could.
Kanan?
She just doesn't want to. Okay. Yeah, they want to be Jedi. I'm glad we're back here. I was just talking about this place not that long ago. Is there more to it? Oh. This part seems more like a temple than the other place, which was just like a cave with skeletons, and so one of those training areas for younglings where they get a kyber crystal. This is a lot more temple-ish.
How did you contact Master Yoda here?
Well, he kind of contacted us.
I thought I was dreaming when I first heard Master Yoda's voice.
And I was meditating.
I completely forgot we actually heard Yoda at that time.
I see a doorway.
Where? I don't see anything.
Neither do I.
Go towards
Last time we
it.
spoke to Master Yoda, we were separated. Maybe this is my path alone.
Be careful.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do anything you would do.
Hey, Ezra gets you out of a lot of situations, okay? With his animals. I love these Jedi journeys.
As you know,
Excited.
these temples can be tricky.
Yeah, they can. Yo, I really want by the end of the series Kanan to be like my favorite Jedi ever. I don't think anyone could be Anakin, but Kanan is awesome. Kanan and Ezra, man. I love his journey so far as a Jedi.
I wondered when you would return.
Wow, Temple Guard?
Guard.
Oh, yeah.
I've come for knowledge.
Sorry, Kanan.
I need to know how to defeat Vader and his Inquisitors.
I to fight, and you will fail. The rebellion will be destroyed. You will die, and your apprentice will become a servant of evil. Dark side. It pulls at you. It calls to it.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Eventually,
That Ezra.
he will be consumed by it.
No way Ezra turns, though. Oh, shoot.
Stand
The
aside.
yellow
The
sabers,
boy
man.
must be eliminated.
Where is Chopper going? Chopper? Why are they here? This is the Inquisitors. Oh my gosh. Who are they following? Like, how do they sense them? They might end up in the
Tell
wrong
me what you see.
doorway, though.
A Jedi temple.
Wow, it already scanned it.
Their sanctuary will be their tomb.
Kanan described them to me. Small, green, and wrinkly with pointy ears. But he didn't know what he was really like.
I'm not sure anyone did. He was wise, kind, but when I was young, he seemed happier. As the Clone War dragged on, he carried a great burden, a deep sorrow.
He had to hide some things
As if he
too.
knew before anyone else that
Yeah.
one time was ending and another beginning.
He did. Ezra? He's back here.
I know this place.
Special duties?
Oh, shoot. Oh, whoa. Wait, I kind of like this Yoda design. Yoda always looks different in things, so it's like I can more easily accept Yoda looking different than Anakin in Rebels. We got the puppet, we got the CG. I even think of Yoda sometimes as Lego Yoda, so this is like this. This guy looks like
I
Kanan.
learned enough.
I think
It's like the same height and muscular structure and everything. Oh, there's a lot of lightsabers on the wall, luckily. Yeah, start tossing those at him.
you will never be strong enough to protect your pupil, and you will perish for your failure.
Anakin. She's gonna see him as Vader, isn't she?
Ahsoka, why did you leave? Where were you when I needed you?
I made a choice.
I'm glad they kept his voice the same though.
You were selfish.
It just doesn't match that figure as much.
Do you know what I've become?
Oh, she does. She doesn't want to accept it. Oh my gosh, I got chills. Shoot. Man, these Jedi Journey episodes are always the best. Whoa.
Anger, hate.
Wait, was that a shot straight out of the movies, the live action movies? I just noticed. Also, they show that at the beginning of Republic Commando, I think.
Join the conflict.
Let me look at that. Yeah, they never actually did this shot in the animated series. This is just straight out of the movie.
Anger, hate.
Wow.
Consumed by fear I was. Though see it, I did not.
You were afraid?
I'm surprised Ezra hasn't said, why do you talk like that, man?
Surprised, are you? A challenge lifelong it is not to bend fear into anger.
I shouldn't be strong enough to lift this. Oh shoot, it's turning red.
Even now, the servants of the dark side come for your apprentice. You cannot fight forever.
You're right. I can't protect Ezra forever. Not even from himself. All I can do is what I've done. Train him the best I could.
I'm just gonna accept it? What?
By the right of the council.
Oh shoot.
By the will of the Force. Kanan Jarrus.
Don't lift your head, man. Oh. What? Oh, that would have been so cool if when he arrived in this place, he had a little Padawan braid and they chopped it with the lightsaber. It's just something that you could notice. Oh.
Means you are what I once was.
Oh my gosh.
Jedi Order. The temple has fallen.
I was not expecting that. Wait, what does this mean? I mean, yeah, the Inquisitor used to be a knight. Wonder what his name was. Do we ever know his name?
How did I choose to win? The question is.
We already chose. We're going to fight.
Find Malachor.
Malachor.
Malachor? Who's
I've heard of Malachor. Did they mention that before already? I don't know where I've heard about that, but I have. The name.
Kanan, Ahsoka, you will.
Oh, they all came back from their paths.
Come on.
Let these Inquisitors get lost in here forever. Oh, shoot.
Grand Inquisitor.
They see him too. Why is he defending this place? I'm so confused. Oh. Did they die? What? Like, I can't tell if it's just like a vision of the Inquisitor, of his old life, you know, when he was a Jedi Knight before he became an Inquisitor, or if after death he really came back here in his purest form and is defending the temple. The Grand Inquisitor is from Lothal, maybe? I don't know. Nice of Ahsoka to see Yoda. Because that really truly was him waving to her. So it must be the Inquisitor too. Malachor, yeah.
Who's Malachor?
I feel like I've heard of that in a Jedi game.
Malachor isn't a person. It's a place.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's probably a planet or something. It sounds like Tana lore at the same time, so maybe I'm thinking of that. Oh gosh, Vader's here. Was this the secret on Lothal? Or was it just the Jedi Temple? Better not be.
My master will be most pleased with this discovery.
Vader. The Jedi are growing in their power.
It will be their undoing.
Why? Is Ezra gonna get so powerful and turn to the dark side? Is he really gonna be the Anakin of this series? That's something I was worried about early on. Oh gosh, I don't know. I know nothing about the fates of these characters, so I'm kind of scared. Jeez. Rebels is so entertaining, man. I love it. I feel like it's a much more consistent show than Clone Wars was. Clone Wars had so many, like, just random episodes that would always appear. They always had, like, some cool stuff in them, but there were a lot of random ones. It was like, it went on too long, maybe. They just put so much in there. It didn't just focus on the plot. Rebels really focuses on the plot, and it always is driving it forward every episode. Feels like we're actually on a journey with them, not just random, like we're over here and we're over here, and you gotta watch it in chronological order, or else it won't make sense. Rebels is nice, man. I'm loving it. I really like how we backtracked to this place. It felt like the Jedi games. I know I compare stuff a lot to the Jedi games because they're kind of like the only Star Wars games where you just fully play as a Jedi, growing in power the entire time, and in an open world, sort of, unless you're playing like in a MMO or something. But they backtracked to the Jedi Temple and they unlocked a whole new place in it, basically, that they didn't even know was there before. It opened up to them to lead them even further on their journey as Jedi, now to travel to a place called Malachor. So that was cool. Also, felt really bad about Ahsoka, like being kind of blamed by Anakin about what he's become. And then it showed Vader. That scene was sick. Man, a lot of Anakin's fall was when Ahsoka left. He like really changed the next time we saw him. The Grand Inquisitor thing and them all stabbing, the Temple Guards all stabbing the Inquisitors, but then them still being alive after, is a little confusing. Don't exactly know what that was, but maybe it just like immobilized them for a little bit after that stabbing happened. I don't know. They just defended the temple. But yeah, interesting, making it like they didn't have to reveal that guy. So they revealed him for a reason, like the Grand Inquisitor. So interesting. Another interesting thing about him being a temple guard, if he actually was in the Clone Wars, is that the last time I remember seeing temple guards was when Ahsoka left the Order. So this all tied in directly to that episode. It was when Ahsoka left the Order. I remember her going up the elevator. There was temple guards. They were like judging her. And then Barriss was there as well. And we know Barriss turns into an Inquisitor eventually. So maybe he was one of the Inquisitors, or not, he was one of the temple guards that led Barriss to prison and made Ahsoka leave the Order. And it all just ties together that way, which would be crazy. But maybe they were going for that. I don't know. Like knowing that, so the Anakin thing and Vader obviously was not actually like Anakin talking to Ahsoka. That's just a Force vision, it feels like. But with Yoda actually like waving back to Ahsoka and Yoda giving all his knowledge of everything like to Ezra, it feels like Yoda's actually there. It doesn't just feel like a Force vision. It feels like Yoda's directly talking to Ezra in that vision. And then the difference between the Grand Inquisitor as well, is that one a vision? Like the Anakin one? Or is it more of a manifestation like Yoda, where it's actually him in his afterlife giving a guidance to Kanan, telling him that he fell once, Ezra could fall. I've been worried about Ezra. He seems so nice, man. He doesn't seem like someone that would fall to the dark side, but he also seems like a kid that would just use all the power that he has to do anything to protect the people he loves. So he probably would use some dark side powers if he had the choice or the option to. But yeah, the only confusing thing is really like, we know Anakin there is not actually Anakin talking to Ahsoka. It's a vision. Yoda seems more like Yoda, and the Grand Inquisitor is in between. I don't really know, but I'm hoping it actually is the Inquisitor in his afterlife, in his most purest form as a temple guard, knighting Kanan. And then another thing that threw me out of the episode, this was such a sick episode, but yeah, another thing that threw me out was just Anakin looking different. Yoda looking different is more fine with me, but Anakin felt really off. But it's not like terrible. I just don't know why they couldn't go with the original Clone Wars design, because it's just so good, especially when they have his voice and everything. Not really a point to change it. But yeah, that Anakin thing is my only complaint with the episode, if it's even really a complaint, because I'm mostly fine with it. But yeah, sick episode. Is Kanan officially like knighted? That was cool. Is he gonna tell people like he's a Jedi Knight? Does that count? A vision knighting him? Probably. It's in a Jedi temple. It seems official. Kanan's such a good teacher, man. He really cares about Ezra, leading him on the right path, and him saying that he can barely protect Ezra alone means so much more now, because he's trying to protect him not just from the Inquisitors, but from the dark side itself, which he's seen manifest in Ezra a few times, like when he got really angry and controlled that giant creature on the meteor. Interesting stuff going on. We're about to head into season 3 very soon. We got like 4 episodes left of this season, so excited for where it's gonna go. That is it for now. We are headed to Malachor next, I guess. Maybe sometime soon. Don't know what we're going to learn there, but I'm excited either way. Anyways, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, subscribe, let me know your thoughts on this episode down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one.